Good morning, friends. Welcome to this week's episode of Mystic Minute, where we get to come together as a collective and discuss the energy that's going to surround us most in our upcoming week and how we can best flow with that energy to support our highest vibing frequencies. So without further ado, let's get started. This week, our energy comes to us through the tarot card, 8 of Wands. And what a beautiful looking card compared to our energy card of last week, where we had all those cups fallen empty. Oh, it was not great, but hey, we take all the messages, right? And what did we take out of last week? We took that we needed to kind of realign, okay, recenter, figure out where all that energy exactly was flowing and where we wanted it to flow. So that's what we did, didn't we? In our own little ways. I know we all did. So looking at this energy card for the week, the 8 of Wands, we see all of this beautiful light energy shooting up towards what I see as the sun. And I'm super visual. I'm a very visual learner. I'm a very visual person. So I love when my guides send me very beautiful, very visually expressive cards, because I'll show you guys the whole spread eventually together like we do, and it's always so beautiful and synchronistic and a little matchy too. So diving in a little deeper now. When we see this card, we see now that it looks like our energy is a little more focused, okay, and that we might be reaching towards something, closer to something. This card is all about progress, movement, and rapid action that we've been engaging in and dedicating our focus, our energy, our time to. It's now cultivating what we want. In some sense, it definitely is starting to work out for us. So with that energy, we need to also remember that with boundaries come freedom. So what did we have to do to get here? Okay, we had to kind of refocus, realign, figure out what it was that we were really wanting to work towards, what we really wanted to get out of what we're working towards. And when we do that, that's when the progress is made. That's when we start seeing the shifts. That's when we start reaching the goals that we want to be attaining. We are going to feel accomplished this week. We're going to feel like we achieved something. And that is such a fun energy to play with. So we need to make sure that we are funneling that energy to fuel that creative fire. Don't just be satisfied with what we've gotten, what we've attained. Be hungry for more. I don't know if you read my post yesterday, but that was kind of like the theme that I spoke on. So it's beautiful that the messages are synchronized in that sense as well. So let's stay fueled by this passion. Let's stay fueled by this progress. Let's stay fueled by the goals. And let's really take advantage of the opportunities that are going to be presented to us in our upcoming week. So exciting. So of course we have our beautiful affirmation card as well. And look, I told you it was so synchronistic and so matchy. Look at that, the little sun. We're reaching towards the sun, and then boom, there's our affirmation right up top. Sunshine and love. I love it. So our affirmation for the week, I'm sorry, I get so excited about this stuff. The affirmation for the week is, and it fits. Okay, here we go. The universe has big plans for me, and it's time to claim them. The universe has big plans for me, and it is time to claim them. How super cool, guys. I love this message this week. We've been working for this, okay? We've been focusing our energy on the things that we want, and now it's time, okay? So any gifts, and this is so cool how it really does flow with what I posted yesterday. If you didn't read what I posted yesterday, go read it. It's like when life gives you lemons is the top caption. So please go read it, because it does flow so beautifully with the messages that we're receiving today. And I love you guys to really see the synchronicities that I see in all of it as well, because I know it can be a lot. It can be overwhelming. Even if we're still feeling a little shaky coming out of last week, with these messages, we can know for sure with that trust, unwavering trust in the universe that we're holding space for. We know that progress is being made and that it's time to claim what is rightfully ours, okay? We've been doing the manifestation work. We've been doing the inner work and outer work. I know it's a lot, but we've been doing it and now it's paying off. So let's take advantage of this energy this week, guys. Big things are happening. And I was not gonna pull an oracle card. I felt good with this when I first just pulled these two, but after kind of sitting with the messages for a second, I pulled one really quick. And I'm not going to go too deep into it because it just says it right there on the card. Trust where you are led. And I love that because I see our oracle cards as our guides kind of coming down and being like, hey, this is just a little reassurance. Like, you already got the messages and you should be good with these, but for some reason we're still asking. So here it is, trust where you're led. So like I said, if you're feeling a little shaky still coming out of the energy of last week, please hone in and hold space for that trust in the universe that everything is really going to work out as it should and that progress has been made, okay? We see that you've been doing the work. We see that you've been putting in the effort, focusing your energy in the right places, okay? And so now the universe acknowledging those big plans is saying, okay, we're going to claim that shit this week. We're going to do it, okay? And you got to trust me, okay? You got to trust it. I like this card too. I like the visuals on this card too because this is actually what I see when I'm channeling the messages. I kind of picture a whitish, bluish light and it's coming, as up and down, even ebb and flow from me to all. And I thought that this was really cool, that I wasn't really going to pick an oracle message to go with it. I felt satisfied with these two cards, but this came very quickly and it was just kind of like, wah, 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 trust where you are led. And I was like, oh, cool. I don't even have to like really meditate on that because that was just so nice and obvious. Thanks. Let's take this awesome energy with us into our week, guys. I'm loving this. I'm loving the beauty, the synchronicities. It's me time energy that I'm feeling from this. I'm really feeling this, guys. Like, I have been working super hard. I have been making shifts. I have been working on these changes. I have been doing things differently. I've been stepping out of my comfort zone. I've been doing all these things. And I felt like kind of stagnant through last week. And I was like, this sucks. I hate this feeling of like being stuck and not knowing what my next steps were. But I was getting so many signs of like, hey, dude, please remember that it's okay to not know what your next steps are. Again, I talked about this yesterday in my post. It's crazy. Keep that energy focused. Progress is happening. We see it. The universe acknowledges that big things are coming for you. It has big plans for you, and it's time to claim them this week. So let's stay focused and really trust where you're being led, okay? Even if it takes you out of your comfort zone a little bit, even if it really kind of makes you question what all is going on, trust it, okay? Trust where you're being led because those big plans, man, we're so stoked for them. So let's just breathe this in together. And it's gonna be a good week, my friends. Sending love and light and this awesome energy. I know we're gonna have a stellar week.